In this video, we'll be showing you how to troubleshoot your trim tab system by swapping the port and starboard actuator wiring behind the control. First, remove the control switch to gain access to the wiring behind it. It's a good idea to take a picture of the wiring before making any changes. Locate the port and starboard actuator wiring, each of which includes a pair of white and black wires. You can also see your 12-volt positive, your battery negative, and your auxiliary going to the key switch. If it's the port actuator that's not working properly, remove the port actuator wires and move them over to the terminals where the starboard actuator wires are connected to the control. This swaps the control of the port actuator to the starboard side of the control so you can determine if the problem is isolated to the control or if the problem is with the actuator. Now press the port bow up and down buttons to see if the problem stayed with the actuator or followed the wiring change. If the port actuator is now working fine, then the issue is in the control. If the port actuator is still not working properly, then the actuator has an issue. You can repeat this procedure for the starboard actuator as well. Another option is to apply 12 volts positive and battery negative directly to the trim tab actuator wiring. This should run the actuator in one direction or the other. Reversing the polarity will change the direction of the actuator. This takes the control out of the system to directly troubleshoot the actuator. Thank you for choosing Lectrotab.